was it?
He's making a run for it, Felix. Don't let him get away.
Not a chance. He's mine!
Nice work out there.
Their
It's
ace
a real
supports in
confidence
combat.
boost knowing you have my back.
That really says something about him, doesn't
I
it?
could say the same for you. Now that I know your style better, I have less trouble predicting your movements.
Glad to hear it. Guess you must have a pretty good read on me by now, huh?
On your sword, perhaps.
Are you from? No.
There
no,
you go
no,
again.
Stop that. Don't
You
make that
know,
joke.
I've gotten a good grasp on the way you think. It's like you decide on a role for yourself, then do whatever you can to see it through. Of course, the role changes depending on the situation and who's fighting beside you. Sometimes you attack, sometimes you defend. It's incredible just how versatile you are.
No need for compliments. That's simply how I was taught to be.
It's how he chooses to act.
Really? By who?
His brother.
My father.
Oh, never
He
mind.
may prefer a spear or magic, but he's more than capable with his sword in his hands too.
Right. Makes sense it'd be Rodrigue.
Wait, your dad
His
uses
weapon of
magic?
choice might be different, but he adapts himself to the flow of battle just as well as you do. Probably better, actually.
There's a level gap he
The
doesn't.
style didn't start with him, though. It's something the leaders of our house have passed down throughout the ages. House Fraldarius has been the king's lance and shield for generations. Ever since the time of Kyphon, sworn friend of the great King Lug.
It also makes sense since their family crest is the shield. I believe that's the one Felix carries. So they don't have a weapon. You know, that dictates what the leader has to use as his style of weapon. Like, I mean, if the family weapon, the legendary mystical weapon that your family has is a lance, you're gonna look really stupid or contrarian if you decide, I'm gonna use an axe for the rest of my life.
At times, we've been sent to defeat the crown's enemies. At others, we've held back to defend the throne. I admit the style has its uses, idiotic history of blind faith aside.
I don't know if it's blind faith to be loyal,
Huh.
but okay.
So that's why you fight the way you do. You're indispensable, Felix. Not just to Dimitri, but to everyone else too.
I suppose if I'm a lance and shield, you would be like some kind of projectile, an arrow or a stone.
I'll take
You're
it.
saying I'm good at taking the enemy by surprise, right? You sure could learn to be more direct with your compliments, you know.
Is that because I can teleport?
You can interpret it that way if you want. In any case, you're just as important to this army as I am. Between that sword of yours and the way you can shapeshift, nobody ever knows what you'll do next. Some might say your powers are dangerous, but I think they provide the perfect element of surprise.
Huh. Glad to hear you say so.
There's one fault I can't get past, though. You can never stay focused during battle. It's
Still?
almost like you're talking to someone while you fight. Someone in your head that... Hey, what's with the smile?
Nothing.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I'm just really happy we've gotten to know each other so well. Only a true friend would be that open with their criticism. Thanks, Felix.
Say what you will. That's the last piece of advice I'm ever giving you.
Meanwhile, Arbol, depending if he's a bad guy, Arbol's like, oh god, he's on to us. Quick, kill him, kill him.
He wasn't really mad, was he? It's so hard to tell sometimes.
I don't know if this is the last time I'll bury the joke, probably not. Hey, let's assume that it went. What? What? Oh! Sorry for the loud speech. I forgot I had this guy building up support.
Yuri's still not back yet? It's been 5 days. What's this?
What, they went on a scouting mission?
A letter. Not like him to leave his stuff lying around. I wonder if it says anything about where he went. Well, it's just sitting there. Can't hurt to take a peek, right?
Hey, Chess, I knew you'd
Are
read
you
my
well?
mail.
Eating enough? I worry about you all the time. Thank you for sending money always. I want to see you soon. Huh. Is this letter for Yuri? It's got a different name on it.
Having fun?
Yeah, a bit of a
Yuri!
mid.
Wow, you really snuck up on me. When did you get back?
Just now. More importantly, why are you snooping through things that don't belong to you? Choose your next words carefully if you don't want them to be your last.
Double down. No.
I'm sorry. It was just sitting out in the open, so I thought it'd be okay if I read it.
You have no idea how many random letters I just pick up around camp. Just a bunch of history things for some reason. Weird everybody keeps leaving those around, but...
I was worried you weren't coming back.
Never mind. I can't imagine you'd have a reason to pry into my affairs. I suppose this is what I get for taking off without telling anyone. And for being so careless.
Yeah, it's your fault. Jesus.
Yeah, I thought you'd be the last person to leave something like this behind. You must have left in a hurry.
Sorry,
You
that
could
spike
say
was
that.
ridiculous even for me. I mean, I read it for a reason. I'm curious.
Was it because of the letter? I assume it's from someone in your family. Maybe a little brother or sister?
My mother, actually. She doesn't really have a way with words, I know. She's always been prone to illness, but lately her condition has grown worse. I try to visit whenever she asks to see me. Obviously, there are times when I can't go, but I have to take all the time I can get, right? I never know which visit will be my final chance to see her.
I understand. Once someone's gone, they're gone. But wait, the name on that letter, is that your real name? So, Yuri's an alias and you're really
No need to say it. And yes, what parent would call their kid by an alias anyway?
Fair point. It's a nice name though. Why hide it?
Because I have an alias.
In my line of work, it pays to have more than a few names. And don't go telling anyone about this. You won't like to find out what happens if you do.
Okay, take it down a notch. Besides, a threat like that's kinda tempting. Makes me want to slip up just to see what happens.
You don't think I'm serious? Fine then. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
No, Yuri, I know you're being serious. That's what makes it funny.
In any case, I am sorry for prying. And for what it's worth, I hope your mom gets better soon.
If it were easy to cure, then we wouldn't even be talking about it. But I appreciate the sentiment nonetheless.
Alright, one sec, I'll try to... That's an idiotic thing to request, but if anyone actually is currently listening, you know, I'd appreciate a comment or two on the chat so I know this thing's actually working. Obviously, it's also for the sake of a conversation, but honestly, I'm still paranoid that the system I have put up doesn't actually show me when chats are written, so... Oh? Aw. it's not Puppy. Hey. Yeah, he's not coming.
Care to make yourself useful?
Hmm. No, we have to hold out in
We
case
all
people...
must do our fair share.
Or to hold out in case a bunch of people start asking to go on expeditions and stuff.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Oh, where are we in the last one? Oh yeah, the parallel. I don't know if it says what level cap this one is. Oh, 38, okay. Wait, no. Okay, and this one's right about there, so. Dang, you know what, I can still save it. What is like the other yet? Yep. Go. Lead 500 enemies. You go here.
Understood.
Hmm.
I'll do my best.
I guess that means, yeah, armored people. So, okay, Archer's the one that can handle this area. Wait, that's the case. Oh, cause he's... Is it cause he's mounted?
Have to do my best.
That's why. Oh, that's sneaky. Okay. Okay. Who do I have that's good for...
I'll show you what a mercenary can do.
Maybe I can switch to one of the other classes. Yeah. Well, I guess in that case I can just... check. Wait, it's knocked on the door. Yeah, he can handle it. No. No, it doesn't work. Nope. Better remember to change that next time. Yeah, that's it.
Follow my lead.
We know.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot. It's worth it.
What we must do.
Down. Stay strong. We can win this.
Keep on enemies.
I'll do what I can.
It's time. I'm going.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Well, what's next?
I won't lose.
I'm all right.
I defy you.
It's not over.
We've taken control.
Take a breather.
There he already dealt with his.
You called.
Here I go.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
We did it.
It's not over.
I'll do what I must.
I'm going.
It's no use.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
No, so they just kind of stick around in the spot, not really doing anything. I guess maybe they're just not
I'll
registering
do
what
my
I'm,
best.
what I'm
I'm a
telling
little
them to do.
nervous about this.
Not a problem. I've got this.
It's worth. Stand
We can't
down.
gain any ground.
Have to keep the momentum going.
Oh, hey, there's two of you here. That's great for me.
Let's take it for ourselves.
I'll not falter.
Good, you got one level
I've
from
grown
them.
a lot.
I'll
Hope
do
this
my
helps.
best.
This battle will make a fine stage for my debut.
That's fine. He's right there anyway.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
It's time. I'll do it.
Yes, we did it.
What the?
I do hope you'll make this fun for me. I do hope you'll make this fun for me.
Retreat!
Success. I will carve a path for His Majesty.
I gotta keep up with you.
This ends now.
So who's here? Nouvelle? Oh, I guess he's just one of the leaders of the
Let's
region.
carve a swath through the battlefield.
Okay, but you need to get out of
Let's
here.
begin. It's time to move.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I need to actually help him finish this.
It's worth a shot. You called?
Time to make a name for ourselves. Give it up. Let's give this a shot.
What are they doing? Roller-led women began throwing boulders.
Looks like that's it for us.
You did it. I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Here I go! I have
Sorry, but I gotta fall back.
you! I'll show you what I can do! Have to keep the momentum going!
I can't even see what's happening.
I won't back down!
It is utter chaos here.
Pretty good.
I'll do my best! I'm a little nervous about this.
What's the dude doing?
It's time to move. I'll do it.
Let's take it for ourselves!
There we go. See if I can pull this off.
Give in! Let's begin. It's time to move.
I'll do my best!
It's not over.
Let's take it for ourselves!
None will stand before me.
You're gonna leave me in the dust if I'm not careful. Think I'm in trouble here.
Okay, yeah, no, I need him to get over here.
I'll do my best!
I'm just
I'm a
not
little
breaking this
nervous
person's
about
defenses.
this.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
I've got my turn.
Didn't say that one.
Now's our chance. Attack!
I'll not falter. I won't lose. Just wait. I'm all right.
The stronghold's ours.
I won't lose. How can I face my comrades after this?
Too easy.
Stand down.
Not bad.
Well, what's next?
This will be your grave. Give it up. No,
That's cool.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
I'm a little... I'll do my best! For justice! I have you! You're through!
I'll win the next one too, if I just stay focused.
No, I'm not gonna get an S rank. I took too long telling the AI companions to solve the problem. What? Okay, I have no idea how to do this properly then.
A decent effort.
I could use this.
Huh. A bow with increased range. Interesting pick.
Would you mind listening to my idea?
Increase the recovery effects of allied strongholds. Not a thing? Acquire materials. Wait. Well, I already got that one, so. Sure, why not?
I shall see to preparations at once.
The enemy has already recreated, so here. Farming village. Distance from the battlefield. A minor noble supportive of your cause invites you over for a meal. We cook this using crops harvested from the field. There's plenty to go around, so would you like to join us? Select 2 units to raise their morale. There's plenty of people who could use higher morale, but let's just assume... Let's pick people who actually enjoy partying and junk. I get the piece here, the logic. If it's a noble, then... You met a merchant.
What you think?
Not business anymore. Let's give him money and he'll give me tree mat. Oh, that's a good deal. You visit the mansion of a famous playwright who has an important request to make of you.
May I have a word?
I need inspiration. The sight of a horned Pegasus should do it. Fears and frights of foemen. Interesting. Oh, this one too far. Okay, so I'm close.
Greetings, friend.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Allows for the usage of unique weapon effects. Greatly increases the might gain. One more to go, and then I get the next rank. Later on I can just buy for cheap. Yeah, 3 recruit training gear. 2 beginner menu. Now this one's done.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Oh, and your Pinky's over here.
Come this way. That aside,
Sorry to keep you waiting. Shall we? Let us be off.
I wonder if the fact that he was gone for a while triggered, you know, whether or not he'd want to go on an expedition. I can assume
I feel like I can finally breathe easy. Do you come here often?
I guess yeah. Pretty sure I've gone to the plains more than I've gone to the forest, but...
I had my first taste of Dusker wine the other day. It was almost like nectar from the goddess herself. That, in essence, is it.
As for more details, that in essence is it. And no further questions, no further statements.
My wife and my brother have faced great hardship in my absence, all for the sake of our territory. For their sacrifice, I am forever grateful.
Okay, well that's a weird coincidence. So I picked this before checking the answer, and apparently it's the same one.
To summarize,
come on, man.
Lambert's aptitude for magic was subpar, to say the least. So I decided to master it myself instead.
Weirdly enough, this one's actually true. So you want to learn magic too?
Would it bother you?
No, see, it actually matches the character too, because even though I'd made that mistake of trying to like spread out for the skills of all the things, which is, I realize, is probably a huge mistake in hindsight. But regarding that, and I just realized that magic is probably the one exception to that, where I actually would want my character Chess to be good at magic too. So, spicy food, drinking, family, friends. Got a lot of flowers.
You know me all too well.
Yes, by giving you the most generic gift of all. Even more generic than...
I had a wonderful time today. Thanks in no small part to your company. I appreciate it.
Thanks, man. Oh, look at that. Actually paid off immediately. And it just skyrockets when you go on an expedition.
Hey, Rodrigue, you got a sec?
What's the matter? You look troubled.
Well, we ended up spending most of this winter out on the battlefield.
Yeah?
So, I was thinking, if we put an end to the war before next winter rolls around, maybe we could all go back north and...
You wanna play in the snow?
And? Speak plainly.
I wanna have a snowball fight. Dimitri said that's how all the kids in Fargus played during the winter. I figure it'd be good to try at least once, now that I'm living here in the kingdom.
Ha ha ha! Yes, a fine idea. The sport's rather profound, if I do say so myself.
I forget the name of it, but there's a JRPG tactics game that... I think it's a Final Fantasy one, where the kids are actually... You know, the tutorial for the strategy of the game is an actual snowball fight. It's pretty clever, you know, very cute way of...
Dividing into factions and formulating strategies makes it just as much a battle of minds as it does one of hurled snow.
Hold on, strategy? This sounds kinda intense for a kid's game.
It is. When we were still in the throes of our youth, Lambert, Matthias, and I faced off in such a contest. With our squires in tow, we traveled to the northern mountains to do battle.
They brought their squires
Hey,
into it.
that sounds like fun. So, what happened?
They all died. No, kidding.
I was the first to fall. I hid in the shadows, biding my time and observing the enemy's movements until the moment was right to strike. And yet, such an opportunity never came. While his subordinates fought freely in the open, His Majesty launched a surprise attack on my position. Unfortunately, my men and I were unable to land even a single blow on him. Our defeat was a matter of course.
Now I know where Dmitri gets his tendency to rush into battle alone. Like father, like son, huh?
Indeed. Still, it's difficult to feel wronged when you've been defeated in such a swift and skillful manner. My downfall left only Lambert and the Margrave, a man notorious for his rotten character even as a child. His strategy was not to attack outright, but to prepare an ambush for His Majesty in one of the more densely wooded groves.
Seriously? All that for just a snowball fight? No wonder Sylvain is so cunning. Anyway, what happened next?
We were all familiar with Matthias's ignoble tactics, so His Majesty was careful to avoid the cowardly ambush which had been laid for him. At last, just as the opposing generals were staring each other down, Gunnar, the current Count Galatea and noble, many years our senior, emerged from the wood to put a stop to it. In the end, our final showdown that day was between his hands and the scruffs of our necks, all while our ears rang with his dire warnings about the mountains.
That sounds like Ingrid's dad, all right. Guess that means nobody won, huh?
Yes, the story dates back several decades, but I still remember it as if we were trudging through the snow only yesterday.
Making him very nostalgic.
Say, if you do end up mustering an army for one of these snowball battles, I would be honored to observe, should you have me.
Why don't you join us? As one of the combatants, I mean. I'm sure Dmitri and the Margrave won't mind.
And be really funny.
You won't be facing the same opponents, but maybe then you'll finally settle the score. For old time's sake.
A sound point. Very well. I'd be thrilled to partake when the time comes. You know, of late I've been dreading the coming winter, but now I feel I may actually look forward to it.
Something positive came out of that. Do I forget anything here?
Time to work you into shape.
Right, these two are training. What do you gotta see? So let's mix it up a bit. Who's next down the line? I mean, I already have a see with him, or I'm going to get a see with him. Not sure. Just to be sure. No, wait, never mind. I already did test. Sure, I'm fine. Will do is... That's everybody else. 1 star. How are they doing? B? Fine. Yeah, they're all basically in the same path. Yep. Oh, wait. Last one to check. Let's go.
Perhaps let's try something else next time.
I guess that means the training didn't go very well. I'm hoping that once they get to B, their chances go higher.
Time to work you. Can't wait to see how you do.
If I may.
No, you may not.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Yeah, There's already a spike going up. Kingdom Hearts lost contact with the Vanguard. Locate the enemies responsible and prevent them from causing further harm. So I gotta protect him. No, actually, I just want to see if I can change him back to... Good, he's fine.
Then I'll be off.
I'm ready.
I will do what I must.
Have to do my best.
What's the weakness of these guys? And to figure out what's the... I think something really obvious, because you'd think it'd be one of these classes. Wait, so... That's what it is. That's what's making around to use archery.
If that's what you want.
I will do what I must.
Now I realize what I can do. Being really silly about this. If they're all wings, then I just have to give them the weapon for that. Where is it? Nah, that's why I didn't want to do that. Then I'm not giving them anything to do. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Follow my lead.
Everyone, on me!
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I think she's closest.
Our orders are clear. I'll handle this.
Yeah, we can win this!
Alright, which one's advancing?
Why? This stronghold will fall!
You can't let it end like this. Now then, what next?
I need to make sure that she actually flies through.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
I'm a little nervous about this.
No, wait. He'll be fine.
I'm a little nervous about this.
Not a problem. I've got this.
It's time. I'm going.
Let us take this stronghold.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
Our orders are clear. I'll handle this. Prepare! Die!
I ain't wrong.
Out of my way!
Oh, hey, caught me.
They put up a tough fight. Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
I'll do my best.
No, wait. I need to wait for her to actually get there. Okay, now.
I'll do my best. Let's move.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
Can't fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
We did it!
Here goes.
I'm dragging the others down.
That should do it. Begin the operation.
Okay, well, even if she can't
I have your back.
outright fight any of them,
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
It's time. I'll do it.
oh, I saw him.
Looks like that's it for us.
Success.
It's not over.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
I've got. Take a breather.
Yeah!
Out of the way! This This place won't be a problem anymore.
I won't lose.
Take this!
Huh, I didn't hit.
Not a problem. I've got this.
You already leveled up, so let's try to help her.
Allow me.
I face my comrades after this.
Just one foot in front of the other.
Keep it up.
Is that all we've got? Now then, what next?
Something new.
Begin the operation.
I'm on it.
We're in bad shape over here. You'll never win! Thank you, my friend.
That didn't do much.
Run for your lives!
Where'd he go?
This stronghold will fall!
Oh, I just saw that.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
I've got... Take a breather. We're here to help. Yeah? Yeah! Take this!
I'm going.
Don't mind if I do.
This is all my fault.
Let's begin. I will be your shield.
You're doing.
Allow me.
I hope it was enough.
Prepare!
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Oh, I was still standing for some reason.
We're here to help.
Is that it? Right on time. That was perfect timing.
I'll win the next one too, if I just stay focused.
One step closer to my goals.
I cannot grow complacent. I won't let this go to my head. How can I best use this power?
under the fact that they give so many master seals is because they figure that you're gonna be using it on all of your party members, and they want to give you the option to be able to. Mysterious woman is loitering around. May the blessings of the goddess be upon you. Please take one of these. Town near the battlefield. Rescued a scout who had completed their mission and gained information. No information. I do hope that you find it useful. This formation is rock solid. We may need to attack from the rear. Disruption. This one. They have a request to make up your army. The trade routes have become more dangerous of late. Please use the area to give us a safe passage. Oh, I said I could have just asked them first and then gotten that. That makes sense.
Greetings, friend.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
It's definitely gonna be when you wanna get into the really good stuff, as you can see how much they're adding.
Everything has its use.
At some point I'm definitely gonna want to take advantage of that. Same with the smithing, same with everything else. You got options, use them. Let's see. Wait, I think she was nearby.
Come to think of it. Wait, so you're not inviting me to train? That's fine, I guess.
That is a nice, unique one, which actually points that out.
An invite from you is always welcome. Hey, this is the perfect place for a duel! Kidding. Only kidding. I promise.
I think 2 other people have made that comment before.
I've never been great at needlework, but it sure comes in handy when a tent needs repairing. Thanks.
Huh, she actually approves of that. I'm using the guide, so I'm actually, surprised to see which ones are the correct answers. I'll be fumbling around trying to guess.
I have my share of problems, but nothing worth complaining about.
Yes, laugh.
You sure you don't want to spar a little? It seems like a waste not to, now that we're here and all. Thanks.
For disagreeing with you? Yeah. See. Lady Rhea, she likes training, outdoor activities, tasty food, and music.
Really? Thanks. I love it.
Doesn't at least make sense because it's part of the practice of the religion, so.
Thanks for today. We should do it again sometime.
Yeah, I forgot, I already had a support before that, so. Ah, they reached B. Nice. Let's check them. It's really funny if we unlock a lot of supports in this one.
Time to work you into shape.
Yeah, let's check. There, they're still going. Getting there. No, they're already A. That's obvious. Did they still not get a bonus for... No. So they still get the class bonus and that's it.
I could never get results like this alone.
Ash wasn't scribbling, he was just like waving his hands for some reason.
Time to work. Can't wait to see how you do. If I may.
I'm gonna feel awkward every time I walk past him. So he doesn't get a conversation with Catherine for jumps B and goes. Those are these weird. Those are probably the weirdest ones. That's arbitrary. Here, let's see. But let's see. Okay, conversation and everything. Clearly, like they thought of a conversation pattern and they wanted to build a tree-act structure to it. That's the normal. You see, that's like the most common one. Just pops up. Then you got ones like. You got one like this, where it's like, C, we just had B, nothing happens, and I guess A is payoff, or, revelation or something, I guess. Here, debatably less weird, just kind of makes the C pointless. It's like, C, nothing happens. Get to B, now we are actually having a conversation. Obviously, the weirdest ones would be like, wait, C and jumps there. No, yeah, these are the normal ones. Like, the weirdest ones would be like, oh, you have a conversation in C, and then nothing happens. Like in some cases there are like a few where some characters, like, let's see, they don't go past, like, there's no conversation. This is a non-starter. Like, they don't even have a conversation. It's just, this is the bare minimum, so that I assume is so they can trigger support abilities and stuff, and that's it. Anyway. And then this is the weird one. It's like you get C and B, but no A. It's like we're friends, but we're not super friends. We're besties, if that makes any sense. I know in real life it does. I just mean it's weird in writing to do that.
Ash, you've come at the perfect time.
Why is that? Oh no, am I interrupting?
I just said you came at a
Not
perfect
at all.
time.
In fact, I'd like you to try this tea.
Sure. Did you create this blend yourself?
I did. Your talk of medicinal herbs inspired me to study them. I created a number of different brews, thinking I might find one suitable for His Majesty. But first, I would like your opinion on the quality.
Taste testing, is it? I'd be happy to help. Oh, this tastes like...
Yes? How do you find it?
To do what did you use in this?
The same flour you gathered before, mixed with some other herbs, then steamed. I read that doctors in the capital frequently concoct a similar blend. Does it not suit your tastes?
No, I love it. It actually reminds me of something. Of course! This is what Lenato used to give me when he first took me in.
Lord Lenato used to brew this tea?
He sure did. Wow, this really takes me back. I wasn't born into a noble family, so when I started living with Lenato, I had no idea how to act. I was nervous as anything at first, but I'd always calm right down the moment I drank his tea.
I did read that this tea is useful for calming nerves. Perhaps he was trying to make you feel at home.
That sounds like him. I was pretty young at the time, so I never knew what kind of tea it was. But this definitely has the same flavor. Strange to think I've been in the capital for 2 years now and never came upon it again until today. I wonder if Lenato ever served this tea to Grand Duke Rufus.
He never said?
No, I guess the two of them had a falling out a long time ago. He never really talked about his time in the capital. But I think he started studying herbs as a way to help the Grand Duke. Just like you're studying them to aid His Majesty.
It's possible.
Anyway, thank you, Dedue. That really hit the spot. Hey, would you teach me how to brew it sometime? I'd love to let everyone else try it.
Yes, of course.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
An Imperial convoy is attempting to rendezvous with another unit to deliver supplies. Make sure it never arrives. Ooh, and they get the Brave Bow. Beat the Fortress Knight. The mission time limit expires.
I'll cut them all down.
I can do this.
Time to go.
Where's Armor Slayer? Let's see. Yeah, not on that. He goes down the middle, he goes down, okay. I think I know what they're doing. So I picked that one. Nah, that'll work for me.
We'll set them straight.
We have to keep moving forward.
I'll do what I can.
Oh, there's something, gonna be something here I'm gonna have to deal with.
It's worth a shot.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot. Word.
We're with you all the way. Stand tall.
There it is.
I'll make short. Stand back.
Dragging the others down.
What's next? Let's do this! Tough luck! You shall pay for this! Hear you loud. I'll make short work of this.
Let's
You
allow
hear?
me.
Pretty good, huh? It's not over. Let's take the stronghold.
Great.
Please find it in your heart to help me.
I'll back you up.
Are you ready?
A taste more bitter.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Not a problem. I've got this.
That's the optional one.
It's worth
And black as coffee.
This battle will make a fine stage for my debut.
Ah, walked into that one. Wait, he level up?
I'm getting strong.
I would be lost if I were to die here.
You did it!
Man, they just keep throwing more and more people at us, don't they?
So this is defeat.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
I'll make sure. Watch and
I'm
learn.
sorry.
You did it.
You know what they say about
Clark.
playing with fire.
Oh, so that's the other faction. They said,
You won't lose, no matter what.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot. Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
It's worth.
You called?
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
I'm dragging the others down.
What's next?
Keep it up! A taste more bitter than blackest coffee.
Well, what's next? I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
I can go. Could someone help me? Thank you. I'll repay you somehow. Please retreat. Please retreat.
Can't fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
Pretty good, huh?
I can still fight.
You like that?
I have to try.
Gotta break out of it.
There. Shall we? Let's give it a... Shall we? Let's
go.
give it a shot.
Not a problem. I've got this.
It's worth. Stand down.
This will be your grave!
Pathetic.
I won't
be
ask for your
reckless.
forgiveness.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
He still needs to
I'll make
load.
stand back!
Nice one.
Hey guys.
Be lost if I were to die here.
We did it.
Is that all we've got?
We did it.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
Not a problem. I've got this.
It's worth. Stand down.
Too slow!
This stronghold will fall.
I'm still not satisfied.
You've done Fargus proud.
Well, that was fast.
What's next?
I'll make watch and learn. Let's take a moment and savor this victory.
And run. It's always impressive watching how fast the horses go.
I've grown a lot.
Wish this wasn't so much effort.
I can do even better.
I'm a better man now than I was 5 minutes ago.
Progress. No, I've already made that joke. A light but sturdy bow that emboldens its wielder. In the strategy game, the Fire Emblem regular, it basically lets you, in one turn, your character attacks multiple times. I think like it goes from either 4, depending on the class and character. So, now that we're finally here. What level is it? 41? Okay, so still close enough. Caravan of merchants, one in for your aid. And here, just gives a bunch of stuff. And we might just get the last one. You visit a secretly famous blacksmith who will agree to help you, but wants something in exchange. You give it to me, I'll do some work for you. Blue cheese, fair enough. Lugged in battle, a mercenary company comes to your rescue. Together, you manage to take out the bandits in mere moments.
How about it?
That was a breeze. So what do you think? How about adding one of our units to your forces? Huh, the Morphous Magic Corps. That's an interesting name. Need I mean, Lucci's, I think you said.
Come on over.
Wait, I already did shop on you, right?
Welcome.
Okay, right?
Welcome.
Yeah, I did. Good.
Come back soon.
I carry a little of everything here.
Wait, does he not have it? Huh, he might not actually have it. Oh, because I can't give it to the guy.
Hope to see you again soon.
Maybe they have it.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use. Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Turn in extra equipment and receive smithing stones in exchange. Yeah, just suspicious.
Everything has its use.
You there.
I think this will be the...
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Allows stats to be increased beyond their limit. Allows a unit to unlock the use of elixirs. So there's an S rank too.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
What is it? Don't push yourself too hard.
My instruction comes at a high price. Don't neglect your daily studies.
Time to work you into shape. You will be my partner today, Felix?
And it's the same one from before.
A great training session. All thanks to you. Training can be the difference. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable. Hunger is the true enemy.
Find someone where it's not their favorite thing, but it's also something they like. That they don't dislike, sorry. So that's based on before. I think that's the only way to trigger their unique dialogue. Back at the start. There we go. we can pretend that this was like during the support when she decided to eat with us.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
Who you eat with is more important than how the food tastes anyway.
I hardly deserve all this trouble. I'll make sure to return the favor.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Hi there.
Hi. Oh, side support is locked. Weird.
Hey, I was wondering if I could ask you something. I heard that you don't have any parents. Is that right?
I mean, kinda? No?
Yeah. The woman who raised me died, and I don't even know who my birth parents are.
That must be tough for you, huh?
I don't really feel sad about it or anything, but I do think about my birth parents sometimes. It can weigh on me, not knowing who I really am, you know?
Well, you might not know who you are, but you still work hard and you keep your chin up through it all. That makes you super strong in my book.
Hey, Raphael. Your parents are gone too, right?
Yeah. Both my mom and pa died in an accident.
Well, then you're just as strong as I am. You work harder than anyone I know, and you do it all with the biggest grin in the world.
Of course! It's easy when you love training as much as I do. Hey, I just realized something. We've sure got a lot in common. Our parents aren't with us anymore. We're both commoners scraping our way through this war, and most importantly...
What can be more important than that?
Both of us have got some serious brawn!
I appreciate that, but our body types are completely different. Not sure this really counts as brawn.
Sure, you're a little scrawnier than me, and maybe a lot smarter. But you know, my brain's been getting a constant workout ever since we opened the inn.
You have an inn?
Oh, yeah. I went home and started one up with my grandpa and little sis once the academy shut down. Running a business like that takes a surprising amount of muscle. Sure, there's regular stuff like hauling things around, but you need brain power too. If you ever want to make a profit, you have to pay real close attention to keeping the books straight. I mostly let my sis handle that stuff though. That muscle still needs more work for me. Which means I'm in charge of the cooking. But that has its own share of problems.
Yeah, it can be tough to find your footing when you switch jobs, especially if you have to start doing things outside your wheelhouse. Trust me, I've had my fair share of growing pains getting used to the army life. Everything's way different from how it worked with my merc groups.
But don't you just fight? That doesn't seem so different to me.
Yeah, not quite. Here's what this one refers to.
Mercenaries tend to get involved in smaller skirmishes as opposed to big battles, and most of them prefer to fight solo if they can afford it. But an army acts as one unit. Coordinating that many people all at the same time is a huge change for me. And there's way more to military work than just plain combat. Stuff like managing resources, making sure everyone has the weapons and armor they need. I don't think I'm bad at math per se, but it's definitely not something I'm used to doing. And the more stuff there is to keep track of, the harder it all gets.
Facts.
Hey, you're not so good at using your brain either. We're practically twins. That makes us pals now, right? I've got your back. So you just keep on working hard, buddy.
Right back at you. Let's keep fighting the good fight.
Yeah, that's a nice way to start support, I guess.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Okay, yeah, blue cheese. I'm gonna have to find out. I need to go back later and check if there's a store that sells gifts that the merchant doesn't. The last remnants of armies from conquered imperial territories are gathering to stop the kingdom army's advance. Defend the strongholds at all cost. Defeat the sniper. No one, wait. I guess there's no special units, so... Oh wait, no, no. Keep pressing the wrong button. There we go.
I can do this!
You can leave this to me.
I will do what I must.
Yeah, this will work.
For His Majesty.
It'll be a huge...
Let's begin. It's time to move.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything to me.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability. We must...
Which
I've
step
awaited
forward
this
if we
moment.
can just hold our ground.
We're at a disadvantage here, so don't get reckless. Let's do this!
Ooh.
You like that?
Let us begin our advance.
Defeat the summoner within the time limit to stop the summoning. Got it?
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to
Which
the
one of you
best
can
of our
actually
ability.
hurt the guy? None of you. Well, in that
Let's
case,
begin. It's time to move.
Not a problem.
You're gonna have to run.
I've got this.
Leave every... Just watch.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back. This is not yet the time for celebration.
There we go. Nope.
I'm not.
When to retreat is a vital strategy.
We'll give you a hand.
I'll give it 1000%. Leave everything to me.
It's time to... I'm going.
You can't let it end like this.
Thank the goddess it worked.
You can't let it end like this.
No. When to retreat is a vital strategy.
Success.
Push.
The time has finally come.
Healer. Okay. There's a lot of chaos going on here.
You shall pay for this. You hear?
I'm fine, really. Here goes.
This ends now!
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
On to the next one.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
Leave everything to me. Let me at him. No
All
backing
would be
down.
lost if I were to die here.
A resounding success.
Think I could use this.
I see no merit in remaining on this battlefield any longer.
I gotta remember to save that for healing.
You're finished.
You can't let it end like this.
I'll give it 1000%. Leave everything to me.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
I've got this.
Take a breather.
Not a problem. I'm here to help.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
Alright, going.
I've awaited this moment.
We did it!
Oops, there's the Kaio.
Fear not. We shall join you.
We will proceed as planned. This will make a fine foothold.
Defend this position with your lives.
We got a live one. Time to get in there and fight.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the...
I'll give it 1,000%. I'll back you up.
Back.
Let's begin. It's time to move. It's time. Allow me.
You shall pay for this, you hear?
I got this!
You'll
That
have
did
to
work.
take things from him.
Let's begin. It's time to move. Let's begin. It's time to move.
It's a net time.
Yeah, Ned. Ned.
Can't fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
I'm tougher than you think. You have to protect it, no matter what.
You've done well, everyone.
Still really hard to
There
get
is
people
little
to level
time
up.
for idling.
Really telling how, stacked the grind is on this one.
A decent effort. I'm getting better.
Hey, a new power! All right!
Plans crafted using ancient technology. It's keeping it vague. So, you will deal and receive increased damage during this battle. Yay. And the loot. Your army is retreating. You have to recover some supplies left behind. You heard a scream pierce the air. I mean, yeah. Imagine, leave them be. Not my problem.
Time to go.
I can do this. I'm ready.
Any horses? Yeah. Sure, let's see. Steel. Oh, that's his special weapon. Okay, not bad. He handles this. See if it's actually got this.
I'll do my best.
I'll make it work.
Let's earn our keep. Hope this is one of those easy wins. Not a problem. I've got this.
Shall we? I'll provide assistance.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of it.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability. I've awaited this moment. Victory will be ours. Together.
I'm all right. I hate lose.
How can I face my comrades after this? We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of...
Not a problem. Not a problem. I've got this.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
I'm ready to the next then.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
What's next?
Hello.
Sorry, we weren't strong enough.
Right. What's next? I'm waiting. Got you!
Looks like we got a live one. Time to get in there and...
Hear you loud and clear. Come on, let's hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I've awaited this moment.
There he is.
Not good. They've got us on the back foot.
We will proceed as planned.
Okay. Ice, fist, or... Okay, so I have absolutely nothing for this. I should have used the beast weapon. No.
We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
I've got. Take a breather. We're done for. The rest is up to you.
This is not yet the time for celebration.
I'll make.
Looks like that's it for us.
We did it.
It's not over.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
So, what's next?
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
I shall take the lead. Can't fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
Oh, you're new.
Pretty good, huh?
Now die!
Out of the way!
Alright, special attacks are making a difference though. I need to block that.
My turn?
I deserve it.
Take this!
Watch and look.
Take this! Hey, you tried!
Is that all we've got?
Crazy if I would have taken it. Oh, he was winding up.
Allow me.
I've awaited this moment. I refuse to hold back. You won't stop me!
And down it
Oh,
goes.
goddess. Thank you for your protection.
Okay, does anybody know what the heck this thing is?
I'm glad to be of use.
Bumped into a merchant.
That's so.
For some goods. I'll be a charge for them, but I guarantee you'll find it useful. Okay, very specific, like the item shop will be restocked.
Come on over. Welcome. Well, hello there.
Just checking to be sure.
Thanks a bunch.
I carry a little of everything here.
There it is. Sure you don't have that. Well, that's unfortunate.
Hope to see you again soon.
Still hasn't filled up. Oh wait, I can just do this.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Increase the chance of successfully cooking a meal. Really increases the chances of succeeding when volunteering. So I'm gonna need to find this on my own. Well, you know, or trade it. Which one of these do I prefer? Prices. Really expand the number of dishes you can cook. Yeah, why not?
Let me know if I may be of further.
Well, how'd it go?
Thank you.
Any result's a good result.
What is it?
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Teamwork can really take you places.
I'll add this to my arsenal.
Training can be the difference between... With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
The heck are you doing?
Hey, Ignatz. What you reading?
Wow.
Oh, he's in the song.
He definitely didn't hear me. Hey, Ignatz!
Ah, what? Oh, it's you. Can you please try to not sneak up on me like that?
Yeah, I wasn't.
Sorry about that. I was trying to talk to you, but it didn't seem like anything was getting through.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna be too harsh on it.
Looks like you're really into that book, or whatever it is. What's it about? It doesn't look like battle tactics at the very least.
You're right. This is the Traveler's Journal. It chronicles places that lie beyond Fodlan's borders.
I have it.
You've seriously been lugging books around with you? Though, I admit, that does sound like a good one.
Yes, it's fascinating. The author's unknown, but whoever it was really traveled to all these places and documented everything.
How do you know?
It's amazing how vastly things can differ depending on where you are. Like the plants or the animals or even the ore in the ground. And of course, the way people live in those areas is so diverse too. Like their food and their clothes. But what's most interesting to me is the architecture. Ruins in Fodlan contain ancient architectural styles that are, for some reason, also found on faraway islands.
All right, I get the picture. You talk like you've seen it all firsthand.
Well, I really try to place myself in the author's shoes when I read. So I guess in a way, I have. I'd love to visit all those places myself, but that's easier said than done. especially since I became a knight.
The way you say that makes me think you never wanted to be a knight in the first place.
Oh, no! No, of course I did. At any rate, both my father and my brother are pleased that it's official.
Sounds to me like you became a knight for them.
That's not it at all. I'm very happy with my decision, honest.
Even though you can't go off traveling?
Yeah, getting sent out to different locations for battle is kind of the same thing. Oh, but of course the mission always comes first. It's not like I go off wandering whenever I feel the urge.
Uh-huh. But you would if you could, right?
Why do you keep asking me about this? All these leading questions, they're uncalled for.
Yeah, more like you're evading.
I might not be able to travel of my own volition, but I can read books and go wherever I want in my imagination.
Yeah.
And that's good enough for me.
Yeah, that's the key word, good enough. Because see, in actuality, there are people who prefer to read books, genuinely prefer to read books. They don't really like the traveling, they don't really like, you know, the hardships of going out and visiting places, but they love reading about places and about, you know, ideas and imaginary places and even real places that they just, you know, can't or don't want to go visit. But the key idea there is that there's always a distinction between, and not a negative one, just there is a difference. There's people who read books because that's what they enjoy to do, and they love reading books about faraway places. And then there's people who clearly want to go to those places and just can't, or can't right now. And it's okay to do that, just in his case it's very obvious that he's like pretending like, yeah, I'm satisfied with this.
Hunger is the true enemy.
So let's see whether the... Ooh, that's actually quite a lot.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
What a thoughtful gesture. Well, let's eat. It's nice to share a meal with someone who doesn't have an ulterior motive.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
That should be everything in its place now.
Sorry, she has just actually come in
And
with the
high
price.
time we took a break, if you ask me.
Well,
Lugging all those boxes was hard work.
I know what he's doing, but I was like sincerely expecting exit stage left and right, like in the other ones, just pops out around.
Hey, why don't you join me for a meal? Might be nice to head into town for once.
I'm not that hungry just yet, though. Oh, I've got it. If you'd like, we could have a tea party. I have a cache of delicious treats we can eat as well.
Sure, I guess I could go for some tea. Where'd that idea come from, though?
Well, I received some sugar recently as a gift from one of the soldiers I mended back to health. I used it to bake the most wonderful confections. I'd love for you to try them.
Huh, that does sound good. And a little something sweet once in a while never hurt anyone.
Then we're settled. Give me just a moment, I'll get everything ready.
Whoa, these are incredible. I've never had anything quite like them before.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm particularly happy with how those turned out.
It does actually taste kind of familiar, though. Almost like this snack my mom used to make.
Really? You don't say.
Yeah, I was raised in this little village off in the mountains, absolutely surrounded by nature. Sometimes Mom would go out and gather fruit from the trees, then bake things with them.
There's nothing better than a dessert made with fresh fruit. I love them myself. You can knead them into dough and bake them, or preserve them in honey so they can be enjoyed the whole year round.
My mom's stuff was never quite as fancy as the things you make, but they were special in their own way. And even though we didn't have them too often, just one hint of that flavor and it's like I'm a kid again. Guess they were just that good.
It's wonderful you have that memory to look back on. I can tell the time you spent with your mother was very precious to you.
For sure. Though I don't remember it too well anymore.
Can I ask you something? Do you ever wish you could return to the past? To those days with your mother?
Like, I definitely think it's, you know, realistic, and most people have a very, you know, those that have fond memories, you know, tend to be very nostalgic about them. Obviously, I think this is like, you know, again, without the extreme thought, like, you should always look, if you can, you should try to look to your past for, you know, inspiration, hope, fond memories, optimism, you know, experience, lessons, and all that, and just not, you know, root yourself to the past, be dependent on the experiences you had, and accept that, you know, what's past is past, and you have to move on with your life, even if, you know, what you had was great. You know, you can't cling to it. As, you know, obviously healthy mediums in those things.
It would be great to go back if I could, yeah. We'd have so much more to talk about now that I'm older. But the past is the past. My mom is gone, and there's nothing I can do to change that.
Yes. Yes, I suppose you're right.
Hey, what's wrong? Was it something I said?
Oh, my apologies. I must have been daydreaming for a moment there. Here, try this one next. I made it specially to pair with the tea.
Sure. Thanks.
Hi there.
Forgot I could probably just trigger the support right there. Alright.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Beat the Swordmaster. Allow a set amount of time to pass after the enemy invades. Really weird. Both the elements. Okay. 100% sure what they mean by that.
I can depart at once.
Wait a second. No, it's not the same one. Of course, he's the one that has it.
Let's earn our keep.
Everybody be extra
Not
careful.
a problem. I've got this.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
Shall we? I'll provide assistance.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
Our orders are... I'll handle this.
Sorry, but I'm gonna have to sweep you clean off the battle.
Nope.
Yeah, we can win this.
And I walked right into it, even after knowing I should dodge. Wait. Who is it?
I won't let anyone near this stronghold.
Yeah. Do what you can. Okay.
Begin the operation. Our
Charge.
orders are clear.
You.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I'll make... Stand back!
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
That should do it.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
I'm glad to go.
You shall pay for this, you hear? Pretty good, huh? This one's ours. Where's he next?
I'm sorry.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
I've got... Take a breather. We weren't strong enough. Wait, what?
Now then, what next? It tastes more bitter than black as coffee.
Alright, what's next?
Not a problem. I've got this.
Okay. Should be fine with this, but you gotta keep an eye out in case he...
I'll handle this.
Retreat! What's next? I'm waiting.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
Hear you loud and clear.
No, better take over from here.
I'll make... Stand back!
He'll probably ride the other way, so I better make sure he...
You shall pay for this, you hear?
Go, 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 go.
That should do it.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
I'm glad to go. Let us begin.
Protect.
Begin the operation. Our orders are begin the operation. I have your back.
Hear you loud and clear.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Give them no quarter.
We're not losing to anyone.
Keep them out. Keep them out.
My apologies, but we were.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear. Our order require immediate support.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back. Pretty good, huh?
I'm dragging the others down.
What's next?
You're mine! Prepare! You'll never win! Thank you, my friend.
Don't waste time here. Get going.
Begin the operation. I have your back.
I'll make watch and learn.
Oh, wait, you're here?
I'll dirty my hands if I must.
He was the teacher from school.
I may be more suited to the classroom, but I cannot stand idly by.
Out of the way!
Guess we're doing this.
I face my comrades after this. I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
That should do it. Let's be sure to keep hold of it.
We're done for. The rest is up to you. What's next? I'm waiting. Got you. Yeah.
There we go.
Wish that
It's not over.
Oh no, they'll get caught. Yeah, you
Hear you loud and clear. Leave the backup to me.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Let's give it a shot.
Knowing when to
go.
retreat is a vital strategy.
Let's start the attack.
This stronghold will fall.
Allow me to lend you a hand.
So, what's next?
How to fight him.
Are you ready?
Never mind.
Fierce as our foe may be, we cannot let ourselves lose heart.
hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
Begin the operation. Our or-
And then this thing showed up.
We did it!
Yeah, that was worth it. How's he doing? Nope.
Not a problem.
No more of that.
I've got this.
Our order. Allow me.
Whoop. Which one of these cats ice? I don't know. Find out. There.
I can.
Ah, the sweet taste of success.
I have to try.
See if I can finish him off. Yep.
Luck was on our side today.
Come on, man. We got some skill. Yeah, bro. Something was pointing at him.
Lady Luck was on my side.
This'll help me break new boundaries.
Yes, this makes sense.
Now we got the magic bow, crescent sickle, pretty OP one, and a ring imbued with the prayers of the saint. Interesting. Its Porcon cannot hold. Makes sense. Mail supply. Still allowed. Spartan refugee. State give you
Indeed.
food. Please take. Thank you. Famous band of mercenaries is holding a tournament. There's a trick to drawing out to full strength, you know. I'll teach you how to do it. Dang. Received some supplies. What's an unusual power emanating from them? Would you like to take one?
Greetings, friend.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Oh yeah, it's got the wrong. Okay, they reached A. Or is it B? Nope, they reached A. Nice. Sigh of exposition.
What's the matter, Ingrid? You sound exhausted.
Oh, it is just that my father's work never ends. Writing battle reports, explaining our Pegasus maintenance costs. There's always something that needs doing. I'm impressed that you, Felix, and His Majesty managed to stay on top of it all.
Are you sure you're okay, Ingrid? It isn't like you to be so worried.
Perhaps I'm simply not suited for desk work. I sound pathetic.
Well, that's my cue to pitch in and help out, by treating a lovely lady to a fine meal.
I thought you'd sworn off such flirtatious nonsense.
Can't you just accept a generous offer for once instead of immediately disparaging the giver?
Maybe you're right. In that case, I accept. I reached a good stopping point anyway, so I may as well eat on your coin. Phew. It has been some time since I've eaten this much. I've been so busy lately, my meals have consisted of whatever quick snack I can scrounge up in the moment.
Well, that makes the incredibly hefty bill worth it. Also, it's been a while since I've been able to watch you eat. I think I kind of missed it.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Sorry, that came out all wrong. What I meant to say was that it's a relief to finally see you enjoy a decent meal. I mean, we're basically family, you know? And I'm sure Felix and Dimitri would feel the same way.
Is that so?
When we were talking earlier, you said something about how a person can't cling to the past forever. Well, I think that's why it makes us so happy when we realize some things never change.
Some things never change, huh? Hold on. That means you were still gawking at me as I ate.
Yeah, but can you blame me? You are a fascinating eater. I mean, you're normally really serious, but when you eat, it's like your entire face lights up.
Do you even hear yourself? Yes, well, speaking of things that never change, I thought of an even more important one.
What's that?
Our friendship. The way we're there for each other through thick and thin. Even if our relationship changes, we will always hold each other dear.
Okay, that line is way too cheesy. Who taught you to say that? What rogues have you been hanging out with?
Stop complaining and come with me. I want to buy some treats for everyone.
I'd follow you to the ends of the earth, my lady.
Smooth.
Time to work you into shape.
I wonder if the tree will be enough to get them, at least one of them, to reach the max. How's this going?
We all have much to learn from each other.
Keep hitting this tab.
I'll remember this.
Time to work you into. Can't wait to see how you do.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Hey, you two are archers. I'm sure you'll have something to talk about. Never mind.
Yeah, the flavor's not really...
For me? You shouldn't have.
Really? For me? Thanks.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Minus the confidence, and they both basically gave the same response. Okay.
Which battlefield are you
I
headed
think we
to?
got this one, then I gotta do the paralog. Hopefully not forget about it, and no, cheating. The rearguard has been caught flat-footed by an Imperial ambush. The enemy appears to have predicted the Kingdom Army's marching route and must be repelled at once. Well, that's a lot. Defeat the snipers and other enemies. The Holy Knight is routed. Okay, so I gotta send someone up there quickly.
Have to do my best.
I won't let you down.
I'm guessing these are all wyverns. But instead of this, we'll use this. The only thing I'm trying to think of are than actually just use instead of him.
You can leave.
Alright, because he's mostly gonna use his. Never mind.
I'll do what I need to.
I won't fail.
Time to go.
Yeah, it's better if I do it like this. Where is it? Where is it?
Gotta pull my weight. We must I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything to me. Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about...
Not a problem. I've got this.
I'm a little nervous about this.
Protect our allies, no matter what. Don't worry. I know we'll get a chance to turn things around.
This stronghold will fall!
I won't fail!
Friendly fire, watch out!
Let's take it for ourselves!
It tastes more bitter than black as coffee.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot. I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything to me. Let me at him.
That should do it.
I'm not gonna lose. Get back! I'm glad that went well. This is all. I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything to me. Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I'm a little nervous. I'll do my best.
I have the goddess it worked.
We did it!
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Let's get. Allow
It
me.
tastes much bitter than black as coffee.
This just. Shall we? Let's give it a I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything to me.
I'm a little... Leave this to keep me. The momentum going.
Can't let it end like this.
So, what's next?
I'll do what I must.
We need to move fast. Attack! You know what they say about playing with fire.
What's next?
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this. I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Not a problem. I've got this. Not a problem. I've got this.
Leave everything. Let me at him.
Retreat!
Yes, we did it.
We need some help, and fast! Here goes!
We did it!
Time to...
I'll do my best. I'll back them up.
Make a name for ourselves.
This is all my fault. I'll give it 1000%. Leave everything to... Shall we? I'll provide assistance.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I'm a little... Here I go!
Time to make a name for ourselves.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
We did it! This stronghold will fall!
I'll show you what I can do. Have to keep going. I won't fail. I've got you now.
I gotta keep up with you.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
It's a net time.
How can I face my comrades after this? How can I face my comrades after this?
You're finished. I'm fine, really.
Is that all we've got?
Thank the goddess it worked.
I gotta keep track of that. Nope, you made it. Alright.
A successful mission.
And give her the XP for doing this.
I'm not gonna lose. Get This belongs to us now.
Still fight.
I'm tougher than you think.
I don't know how we held them off, but we did.
I'm just glad I could help.
Much for my streak.
This will help everyone out.
Hey. You restore law and order to a surrounding area. The civilians gave you a gift. You decide to send some of your troops ahead to wait for an ambush. We'll take the enemy by surprise. Rodrigue ambush, so he has a strategy specifically for the next mission. Okay.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Add even more personnel to the supply, greatly increase the amount of material that are periodically collected. Gain even more when Reduce the number of smithing stones required to trade. See if there's any chance that this that it
Everything has its use.
Oh, there's another facility I can expand.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Will increase the types of gifts that can be bought. This might just have it.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
If I got lucky.
I carry a little of everything here.
There it is.
You've got an eye for quality, friend.
That's great.
Hope to see you again soon.
Again. Yes. So I might be a hand.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
I can hold off just because they'll keep giving me like from
Let
hopefully
me know
from
if I
the
may
loot
be of further service.
of getting more supplies. They'll give me the ones I need. Okay, what's the new support? Oh, hey, Action and Net.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
We're getting almost there. Yeah, they're not. They might make it to A. I'll have to see.
Perhaps let's try something else next time.
Training can be the difference. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
One of the reason they do that is when the conversation doesn't... There's no trigger for like a conversation. Yeah, that's why, because they get one at A, but they don't have anything until then. Let's see. Wait, I didn't do this backwards.
Seriously?
Right. I don't know.
Horses, Maybe let's try to keep the riding part of this ride short and sweet.
Not a fan of the horse.
About time you showed up. The air is so fresh here. It's like I can breathe again. Even if I wasn't born with this face, I would have found some other way to make it big. Whether you're leading an organization or an army, the top priority is stomping out infighting.
I asked about your friends, your business model.
Let's get to work.
I asked that one specifically because he has the 3 other characters from the DLC, so I was curious to see if he mentioned
You
them.
often take chances when the odds are stacked against you, and I don't think I'll ever understand it. Thanks.
I'm speaking for a Volk. He's got a voice in my head complaining about that too. Let's see, like, sweets, banquets, board games, family.
You really know what I like.
Yes, the gift everybody likes. I am such an observant person.
Well, that was a good...
Is that how that's spelled?
If I'm not careful, I'll quite literally have a mess on my hands.
Well, well. Hello, you.
Ooh, right, I forgot we have a bunch of A's. Oh yeah, I definitely need to buy that.
We have some truly capable people here.
Alright, I'm gonna mute this because it's gonna go on a loop while I keep buying this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should do. Tara, done.
Come back soon, all right?
Let's see, is this one also gonna be about her singing?
What lovely weather. Morning walks really are the best. Is that Ash? I thought it was you. What are you doing out and about so early?
Morning, Annette. I've been teaching some of the townspeople how to read and write, as well as some basic math skills. We were all so into it, we didn't notice the time slipping away, and now... it's suddenly morning.
Wow, that's so good of you, Ash. What made you decide to do that?
When I went into town earlier, I found a merchant selling medicine at outrageous prices. But people were all snapping it up without even questioning it. Well, I couldn't just stand by and watch it happen. So I called a couple folks over to show them the math. A few more people came over, and then a few more. And before I knew it, I found myself becoming their teacher.
That is so you. But seriously, I think it's amazing. If you ever decide to break out the chalk again, I'd love to help. You can handle reading and math and stuff, and I'll teach him magic and history.
Really? That would be great. I enjoy studying a lot, but I don't think I'm very good at actually instructing people.
Well, they are two completely different things. Speaking of which, didn't Lord Lenato teach you your letters and numbers?
Yes, although my father showed me some basic arithmetic as well. Lenato always used to say that study is the path to one's own morality.
What does that mean?
Well, there's no universal rules for what's right and what's wrong, you know? So you have to find your own morality, something you can believe in and stick to, no matter what. He also said a person needs knowledge and education to make that happen.
I suppose knowledge does grant the power to make sound judgments. I mean, I saw everything differently once I started attending the School of Sorcery and the Officers' Academy.
Most of the people here lack the means to attend such institutions, but they still contend with danger and lies on a daily basis. I want to give them the tools to see their way clear of that. So, I guess that's why I'm teaching them. I want to meet them as an equal, not as a Knight of Farkas, but as someone who knows exactly what they're going through.
That's incredible, Ash. I think I could learn a thing or two from you, too.
Sorry, for a sec. I appreciated that one, didn't just... Though I realized that it's because the conversation was steered more towards Ash than Annette, so it wasn't about her singing, it was just something else.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Solid, solid.
I appreciate your consideration and will endeavor to repay this kindness.
Wait, for me? Great. I love this stuff.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
I'm guessing that's me and Happy in the Ace port. Yep, there it is. I gotta tip that one. Hold up. Okay.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Perfect, good. There it is. Grab that.
Well,
Yeah, I gotta remember to actually use it when I get back. First, perhaps hoping to take advantage of the trouble brewing within the kingdom, the people of Sreng launch an invasion from the north. Dimitri rides out his best soldiers to intercept. Well, but Drake, I hope you're not gonna, you know, give me too much trouble with this.
There may not be snow here, but the wind still settles right in your bones.
He was just looking forward to doing that.
Yes, it's often coldest in places without snow.
Apologies for dragging you so far north, and then saddling you with reconnaissance duties. Still, how are things looking?
Thought for sure we'd see signs of the enemy by now, but I've got nothing. You really think those Sreng folks are coming over these mountains? Seems like a pretty risky plan.
Oh, they will come. It's in their nature.
And if I know their leader, this will be a much larger raid than normal.
Do you know their leader?
They tried to raid us during the confusion at the capital too, right? So are Fargus and Sreng mortal enemies or something?
I don't know if I'd go that far, but we've definitely got something of a history. Even back when I was a kid, there was open fighting between the two. When Fargus won, the Sreng leader offered up his youngest son as a prisoner of war. The same son who's now leading this current raid.
Well, that didn't work.
After he was surrendered to Margrave Gautier as a prisoner of war, he was held here for some time. The Margrave lost his wife to the Sreng offensive, and I know he harbored many ill feelings towards their people. But he also hoped to improve relations between the two peoples, and thusly treated his prisoner well, teaching him our language and customs. Sadly, the prisoner did not appreciate the effort. He fled Margrave Gautier at his first opportunity and scurried back home.
But if Sreng offered him as a hostage, why would they welcome him back?
It's all a bit muddled and unclear. Father dispatched men to find out the truth of the matter, but everyone feigned ignorance.
Still, he now leads the Sreng forces, which means they must have at least some respect for the man. Doubtless they were pleased when he walked in the door with inside knowledge of Fodlan practically oozing from his pores.
You've got one interesting neighbor, I'll give you that. Things are tougher in the north than I thought.
I'm glad you've come to understand our situation, at least in some small part.
Hey, haven't seen you in a while.
Our preparations are complete, Father. Perhaps it's time we gather the generals?
Yes. Once everyone is here, we'll depart for the Ruska Mountains and take shelter at the stronghold in the foothills.
That stronghold again? We're practically retracing the entire northern campaign at this point.
Yes, that is where hostilities began, isn't it? Your Majesty, House Gautier should have been able to handle this situation ourselves. Pray forgive me for dragging you into it.
Not at all. Gautier and Fraldarius have long been allies in the fight against the forces of Sreng. It is only right that the leader of House Blathid should come to your aid in a time of such crisis.
My job.
I'll be counting on you and Sylvain as well.
Don't worry, we'll send these folks packing.
Great. In that case, maybe I'll kick back and let you do all of the...
No, you won't. Your dad's not gonna let you.
Kidding. Kidding. Of course, I'll give this everything I have. Well, except my life. I'll be keeping that.
I'll do my best as well, Margrave.
You know, that's a low level of saying.
Though having
so
ceded the Fraldarius title
don't
to my
hold that
son,
against me.
I fear I am not but a common military man now.
False modesty ill suits you, Rodrigue. Now let's all go out there and make our king proud.
Please let me put the XP badge on him before we enter. Okay, he's got that path. Apparently Dimitri's just got this. Okay, they all got this, apparently. Crazy. Let's see. Should have checked this first.
Brave soldiers.
Not a problem. I've got this.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
Let us see.
Allow me. I task you now with this. Defeat the forces of Srang and prove your might anew.
Srang generals infiltrated the fortress. Defeat them.
I will hold down the stronghold. You focus on dispatching the enemy.
By my honor, I will fulfill my duty.
Let's take the stronghold. Let us.
Oh my god, he's leveling up. Good. He's
Crush
gonna
the
need it.
defenses.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
We'll see if it takes him too long to get this done.
Let us crush the defenses.
Surrender. Yourself.
How profound. Stand on the same battlefield my father once fought.
Surrender.
And repeating the same fight as well. Not sure how I feel about that one.
It's not over.
You can probably use the XP even from these guys.
Prepare yourself.
Finally.
We will proceed. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
I'm ready to go.
Gotta remember to actually use this.
Hey, you tried.
I've awaited this moment.
Whoa.
I refuse to hold back.
You won't stop me.
Hello.
I refuse to hold back.
Goodbye.
You won't stop me.
I feel as though I'm fighting alongside the young Margrave and...
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
I've got.
Late
Take a
King
breather.
once again. It's quite the sensation.
I'm honored you think I stack up to my father. I can't help but feel like I pale in comparison.
Enough of that.
Not a problem.
My time
You
has
are
come.
more than worthy of the comparison. And to one day take his place as the Margrave.
We'll see about that.
And hey, Dimitri's already blazed that path, so he's gotta know what he's talking about.
Let us crush the defenses.
Not yet. Let's take the stronghold. Let's do this.
Prepare yourself. Surrender.
I shall take the lead.
Thank you.
There will be no end if we stay on the defensive.
Agreed.
Perhaps we should take the fight to our enemy instead.
These wild
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our...
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
Not a problem. I've got this.
We must act now, before the worry sets in. Let us see what we...
Sticks
Allow
remind me
me
of my father's chess strategies. Wait. I think they might be trying to reach our base.
This stronghold will fall!
Seize this moment!
Let's see what he can do.
Stronghold.
Surrender! Prepare yourself!
Leveled up again.
My father's first wife. The one who died in the Srang raids. What was she like?
She was a classmate of ours at the academy, and the star pupil of the Black Eagles.
I understand hearing his wall of ice moniker after she was lost.
Indeed. Before that, he was a lively young man, cheerful and friendly to the last. I will fulfill my duty!
Did we get him? Whoa!
Surrender! Surrender! Everything is going swimmingly. I doubt even Lambert could find fault with us. By my honor! I will fulfill my duty!
I pray my son isn't causing you or His Majesty too much trouble.
Surrender! I'm ever... We must act now. Let us see what we can do.
I've got my turn.
Here it comes!
My turn.
Take this! You're done!
Not a problem. I've got this.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability. That should make things easy, but there's still the commander to deal with.
This payback has been years in the making, Gautier!
Ooh, that's new.
That guy. The one who's as loud as a cannon. That must be who we're looking for.
Not a problem. I've got
Hard to
this.
tell where we're supposed to go.
Let us see. My time has come. Prepare yourself.
Keep walking to that one.
This should do.
Not a problem. I've got this.
What's everybody else?
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best.
We must act. Let us see what we can do.
I've got this. Take a breather. Done. Not a problem. I've got this.
I'll make stand back. Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
We will proceed. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
Let us allow me. Surrender.
I'm being way too chaotic about that. Whoop.
Surrender. We must act now. Let us see what we can do.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I'll make allow me.
Got you! Not a problem. I've got this. Not a problem. I've got this.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work.
Not a problem. I've got this.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
It's not over.
I've awaited this moment.
My turn. Allow me. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
A resounding success.
Alright, let's finish this
Don't hate us
nonsense.
for this. Our way of life hangs in the balance.
I will fulfill my duty. Prepare yourself. I have my own reasons why I must win. Prepare yourself.
This reminds me of the days when we competed for acclaim in Shrek.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our...
Not a problem. I've got this.
We must act now, before the worry sets in. Let us see what we can do.
I'll make sure. I'm ready to go.
This is your fight.
Sylvain! It's been a long time, old
Get back
friend.
here.
I hear your brother kicked off.
Yes, he did. But what do you care? You're the one who left us behind, remember?
You like that?
Got you!
Tough one!
Got you!
Not bad. Not bad at all. But do you really think you can best me?
Yes.
Perhaps I thought too highly of my troops.
Or yourself.
But I can retreat with my pride intact.
Yeah, and don't come back. Or if you do, at least leave your weapons and soldiers behind.
I'll think about it.
Ha ha ha! I have some fight in me yet. I was expecting more.
How can I best use this power?
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
So let's see what. Maybe I'll explain what that that little less combo was about.
They descended upon us like a storm.
I've never seen the people of Srang fight with such ferocity, and their leader was a pure terror. Still, I'd thought that man more discerning than to simply attempt to batter his way into Fargus.
Sounds like someone lit a fire under them. Probably convinced them this was their chance to take out the kingdom, what with our being occupied with the Empire and all.
But who would this Flamestoker be? Someone from Adrestia, perhaps.
We can't discount Cornelia and her ilk. They're like a bad rash that won't go away.
It will take time to pin down the truth. But even if this is the result of some outside influence on the Srang clans, the fault still lies with me. I never should have educated that man.
Don't blame yourself, Father.
The people of Srang do not speak the language of Fodlan. Had he never learned it...
Yet Sylvain was only able to get through to him as a result of your teachings. And though his words lacked compassion, it was still quite remarkable to hear him speak at all. I was raised to think of the Srang people as demons who emerged unbidden from the snowy tundra. Considering that, exchanging even a few meager sentences with them feels like a miracle.
I agree with His Majesty. We will never achieve peace without understanding each other. And you know we can't end this through sheer force of arms alone, Father.
We already understand our enemy perfectly well. They fight for a port that is not choked with ice, and for land that is warm and fertile. Yet Fargus is hardly a region of abundance, and there is nothing we can spare them. So how exactly do you hope to achieve peace amidst such scarcity?
I don't know, yet. But I'll keep searching for a way, even if it takes my entire life.
You remain as naive as ever, boy.
Matthias, wait! Apologies, Your Majesty. I will go speak with him. You should make ready to head back.
What the Margrave says is reasonable, yet I sense an earnestness in your words as well, Sylvain.
Oh, I'm earnest, all right. I'll drag our people kicking and screaming to peace if that's what I have to do.
That's why his dad, like, just walked off. It was like, if he thought his kid was being an idiot, he would have just told him that. But instead, he's like, I have no idea, like, thinking it's impossible, but not actually, how to say it, stuck in your present, in the world you live in. What the young generation says sounds insane, sounds stupid. But you hear the pride and confidence of the young who believe that they're going to make it reality, one way or another. And even if you don't really believe it can happen, you believe they will make it happen. And that's something, you know, that's pride in a child. But, you know, you can't just... You have to shrug it off somehow for the old generation, because they have their own pride they gotta stick to.
Peace with Srang doesn't sound like some hopeless ideal to me. I'm sure you'll find a way to pull it off.
Thanks. That means a lot.
Regardless, we must eliminate this threat if we ever hope to free ourselves from the power of the relics. Still, there's no reason we must do so through military might and bloodshed, if another way will suffice. I appreciate the way you think, Sylvain. I truly do.
And I'm always impressed with how much you hate warfare, considering how good you are at it.
Is your father going to be okay? He didn't exactly take well to your opinion back there.
Trust me, I've been his son for long enough to know that the feelings he keeps private can fill a library. If he really thought I was some kind of naive idiot, he'd have kept it to himself. There's something else weighing on his mind here. I'm certain of it.
There you are, Matthias.
Maybe I'll be proven wrong.
Do you remember the night of the ball, Rodrigue? Back in our days at the Academy? You, me, and Lambert grew weary of the festivities and stole away to train by ourselves.
How could I forget? The stars in that sky were a true sight to behold. We talked about all sorts of things that night. It was the first time we ever discussed our dreams for the future, and the last as well.
Lambert told us how he hoped to forge a peace between Fargus and the people of Srang in Duscar.
Ha! He certainly did. And once he was named king, the man did his best to see it through. Srang may have been a lost cause, but he worked tirelessly to bring Duscar into the fold.
I called him naive that night. His dreams sounded like the thing of childhood storybooks and cradle tales. But these days, I wonder if I wasn't the naive one. He always took the long view of things, saw the whole continent unfolding before him. But me? I've lost too many over the years, and their blood clouds my vision. I could never see things now as he once did. Could there really be a pathway to peace?
Ah. You haven't changed one bit, Matthias. If you regret what you said to Sylvain, I suggest you find him and apologize before this goes any further.
Yes. Yes, you're right.
No, if I'm right, I think that's his family weapon.
Greetings, friend.
Yep, there it is. A hero's relic attuned to the crest of Gautier allows the matching crest bearer to use Ruined Sky when using it. as his actual weapon. Hey, there we go. That's a good timing for that. Now, let's see. So I'm not gonna get another chance to do this.
Hey there. Need something?
No way, because even though it's cool for her to have that, I don't really use her in the party, so let's check all of you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you're the one that needs way more mine. And I get super greedy. Let's see. Does everybody else have the same problem? Yeah. What about you? Yep. Okay, in that case, I'll do 1, 2, 3.
Is this it?
One, 2, 3.
Is this it? Is this it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna use it. Might as well stick with the one I was gonna do anyway. Hey, you know what? Go for the tree and everybody.
Is this it? See you around.
What is it?
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
You will be my partner today, Felix?
Right.
Let us keep bettering ourselves.
Hey, I'm strong.
Training can be the difference. Can't wait to see how you do.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Sweet Bun Trio, that's his name.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
The only thing better than having a meal is to be sharing it with a friend.
It's so nice to eat in the great outdoors like this. Beats sitting in the mess hall, that's for sure.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Ah, Sylvain. I was hoping to ask your opinion on our recent meeting.
Hey, I'm always happy to talk. But if you want House Gautier's take, shouldn't you ask my father?
I don't want House Gautier's opinion. I want yours.
Okay. Well, we were talking about the pros and cons of incorporating commoners in the nobility, right? Seems to me like we got it all sorted out.
Yes. The discussion primarily revolved around a single point. Whether those without crests are actually worthy of entering the nobility.
I mean, if they're up to the challenge, I don't see why not. It's like how you promoted my brother, right? Skill is what matters in the end.
Indeed. And the performances of Ash and the Commander serve as proof of such.
Just don't get carried away, you know? Too much of a good thing and all that. I'm sure you realize what would happen to the kingdom if we lost the power of crests.
Naturally. However, crest bloodlines are currently fading everywhere. People such as Felix who were born with major crests are the exception in this day and age.
Which means Fargus has two options if we want to retain our power. One, we bolster our military and promote prosperity while delicately letting the bloodline dance play out. Or two, we admit bloodlines won't last forever and create a social system that doesn't rely on inheritance. Neither one would hold up for long, but if I had to choose, I guess the first option would be the better one for the kingdom on the whole.
Bolstering our military is more easily said than done. Impoverished as our land is, it will be difficult to compete with regions of more fertile ground.
Hey, do you remember what I said when you talked to me about promoting my brother? I told you it was important to keep up appearances while we were in the middle of a war. And honestly, I don't have any real objection to the way you're running things now.
Thank you, Sylvain. I knew you would help me sort things out in my head.
I don't usually get into serious stuff like this, but I'm glad I could help.
Such topics are not beyond your grasp, though. Your complete sincerity is a great strength. That said, you never show that side of you to any but Felix and myself. Although, I must admit, you were far from sincere during our academy days.
Ugh, don't remind me. Just thinking about it makes me cringe.
If you see the error of your ways, it is not too late to mend them. Or perhaps you require one of my lectures like old times?
Pass. You know I've got them all memorized anyway.
I do hope you realize how much I rely on you, Sylvain. You have so many things I lack. You're clever and quick-witted like your father, yet...
Yeah, well, I've been jealous of your strength ever since we were kids.
None of us are perfect, so let us dwell no longer on our failings. I apologize for taking up so much of your time, though I hope to have similar discussions in the future.
I'm looking forward to it. Glad I can always speak my mind around you.
Hey, Happy. You got a minute?
I have several. Need something?
So, I heard a little about your past, and I was wondering if you wouldn't mind telling me more about it.
I see. So now you know, huh? Not the most pleasant story. What did you want to know?
I was thinking about how you asked all those questions about my mom. And I realized you were probably worried I went through the same thing as you.
Yeah, that about sums it up. You do have those mysterious powers after all. When I was little, some strange lady kidnapped me. I became a test subject for her twisted experiments. That's how I ended up with my condition, or whatever you want to call it. Not that it's life-threatening.
Very annoying.
Safe to say my mom never did anything like that. I'm pretty sure I'd remember it if she did. She didn't really talk much, but I don't think she had a deceitful bone in her body. Her life was kinda just what you'd expect out in a village like that. She did keep to herself, though. Thinking about it more, it's possible she was on the run from someone.
That does sound a little worrying. But in any event, I'm glad you didn't go through what I did. And unlike me, it seems you've got a pretty good handle on your powers.
Nah, I don't really have full control of them yet. You never know when something might go wrong. One day that sword might overtake me, and I'll turn into a monster. Like something out of a fairy tale.
If that ever happens, I'll just sigh and you'll come running. Then me and all your old friends would put you out of your misery. Now that's a real fairy tale ending.
Well, that won't give me nightmares at all. But if it ever came to it, I think that's how I'd like to go. Mercenaries need to use every weapon and tactic at their disposal. Maybe flinging these powers around isn't such a good idea, but right now I need to do whatever I can to stay alive. Though, honestly, I should probably take a page out of your book and only use them as a last resort. I think that's what makes you pretty incredible, Happy. You've got this power right there, but choose not to use it.
I think that means I just gave up. You're way more amazing because you're still trying. No doubt about it.
Okay, sure. We can say I'm more amazing. As long as you recognize you're right there with me.
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. Anyway, was that all? 'Cause I feel like I need to move.
Yeah, thanks for talking with me. You going to train?
Yep. Figure it couldn't hurt to put in a little effort. You should come too if you're free. I hope to see you there.
Come to think of it, experiments, huh? What did that dream even mean?
So, I don't know which part's still confirmed, but because I don't think it plays a part in this story, but Happy, she kind of makes it obvious based on how she talks, but the thing she has is that it's a curse / ability where if she sighs, like, I think she has to make a certain, I might be getting the emotion wrong, but she has to do a certain, like, tick, a human-like expression, and that somehow causes, like, the monsters that we sometimes fight in these missions, they appear in the other, in the Three Houses game too, and those monsters will just sort of randomly, get summoned by her, that she knows she's doing it, but it's accidental because she's not, like, consciously being like, 5 monsters come to me. No, it's like she'll just make the expression and then boom, just an assortment of monsters will just find their way to where she is and start causing chaos. And they don't, as far as I know, they don't even, like, obey her or anything. Like, definitely they don't obey her. And as far as I remember, like, they attack her same as everyone else. It's not like she has, like, a protection, some spell or whatever, keeping her safe from the monster she summons. So it's part of her, character backstory and stuff. It's like why she's all 4 of the characters from the team, the ones that hung out together, they all had like some reason for why they found themselves where they were. In her case, it's because her ability would get her into trouble. You know, with people. You know, she'd put people in danger by accident, and people will be like, "Oh, she's cursed," and all that. Anyway, I think I'll stop for here because like it's usually meant to be 4 hours, and the next mission is definitely gonna take longer than that. So. Sure, it's actually, yeah, that worked. So leave it here, and then next time we'll do the main battle, and then move on to the next chapter. So to see if we'll run into the Ashen Wolf in this battle or the one after that. But regardless, thank you to anyone who sees these in the VODs. Hope to see you all in my videos. Hope to see you in, say, in the streams, in my future Let's Plays and stuff. Gearing up for, you know, New Year, so I hope for everyone else is having a pleasant holiday in, you know, however way you celebrate it.